imaginary.
I'm actually thinking about getting the box, you know.
Oh, dude, I got this hitbox. I got actually connects to my Joy-Cons, connects to my game controller. I've got an adapter situation going on here.
Oh, I actually play with the Power Glove.
So back to the Power Glove.
All right, so we got Biddy and who else?
We got Biddy and Elixir.
Right.
Let's see if this Elixir is the magic potion to beating Biddy here.
Biddy, Young Link, very solid.
Is he? I think I remember seeing him play before. Young Link is just such a difficult character to just get a grasp on.
Yeah.
Because he's one of those rare characters that, like, you can play defensive or aggressive. You know, he doesn't have one particular playstyle. You know, you got a lot of options with Young Link, which is very, very frustrating, especially to, like, me, a Crom main.
Yeah,
so.
it definitely has a lot of good projectiles. Arrows being an amazing neutral tool. Bombs are also very good. Boomerang, not bad. And then he's got a sword, and I think this game really, like, you know, sword fighters do really well in this game.
They're half the cast.
Yeah.
So if you don't play one sword fighter, you play another one.
Yeah.
So let's see the game plan Biddy puts into place here rather. Obviously Biddy, gonna go in with a plan on his own, and then make adjustments as he goes along against Elixir here. Let's see what Elixir decides to do.
Biddy picking his patent again. Like, ooh, there's the snake,
Versus
so
the snake.
very, very projectile-heavy game.
This is gonna be interesting. If both characters opt for a defensive playstyle here, we're gonna be in for a long set. So let's see what happens here. Okay, so far we've seen Biddy pull out. Okay, as I was saying that, I was going to say we haven't seen one projectile yet. So.
No, I think he started with Boomerang.
Yes, he did.
Yeah. Snake there. Ooh, hitting himself with his own explosion. Whenever you see Snake hit himself, I'm just like, oh, that's unfortunate. Just.
Snake to me is just an interesting and frustrating character because, you know, if you really don't know what you're doing against Snake, you just see a bunch of explosions and then you're dead.
Oh, yeah.
You know? So,
definitely coming from a melee background and seeing Snake the first time in bracket in this game, I was like, I have no idea how to. It's slowly it's been making more sense, but at first you're just like, there's explosions going on everywhere. It feels like I'm playing teams, and just utter chaos everywhere. But Biddy doing a good job, winning the projectile game. Ooh. Wow. Yeah, that fair is so strong, and the first hit sucks you in, so you can't even, like, DI out of it.
Yeah, especially if you get hit with one of these bombs. I feel like, you know, Elixir almost putting himself at a little bit of a disadvantage here, because at Hyper Sense, if he, you know, happens to accidentally blow himself up with a grenade and pop himself up in the air, you know, that'll lead to it.
All right, so I gotta go play my match.
Hopping off the mic. We got solo commentary for the rest of this match, unless someone wants to come on. Biddy, we see here, Elixir not really, you know, he's throwing out these projectiles, but not really having, you know, a solid grasp on what to do here. Young Link still with a very, very large advantage. Beautiful use of these bombs into these aerial moves. Ooh, it's always interesting to see what Snake does with these side Bs. And able to connect a down air there. Kills off the side, interestingly enough. But you see Biddy here with 131 of extra credit. So it's going to be one solid hit we'll get. Not able to kill there. 163. Snake's a big boy. I think that's the first time I've ever seen all 4 hits of Snake forward air actually hit. Neutral air, rather. Nice parry there. And up there should kill. I lied. And again, we see Elixir kind of using these C4s, not really any avail. They're just kind of blown up. I feel like he's almost like forgets where he puts it. So Elixir's going to have to make a big adjustment here. Oh, now we see a C4 hitting. Okay, nice. Yeah, but able to connect on that side B. Obviously, Biddy, you know, seeing he's going to look for these side Bs a lot. He's going to be very, very cautious, especially with a 1-stock lead. He's at a high percent, so one solid explosion here is going to be curtains for Biddy on the stock. So he's going to play it very carefully here. Oh, beautiful use of that side B there. If Snake is able to consistently hit these side Bs off stage off a Young Link, he'll be able to make his way back into this game a little bit. Youngling at 160. There's no reason for him to approach here. You know, playing it very, very cautiously. Trying to get as much cheap damage as Snake as he can get. Dash attack there, going to kill. Snake here at 84%. Let's see what he does here. I feel like he's going to play pretty much the same game, you know. Both players, that is. Nice tech chase there on the down throw. Oh, I'm tired today. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, now Snake off stage. Snake with the disadvantage. Oh, nice, nice. Able to work his way in with those projectiles. And I felt like a lot that game he was able to utilize neutral air to the best of his advantage. So Biddy taking that game 1. Let's see if we maybe see a character change here from Elixir. You know, Elixir playing a pretty typical Snake game. You know, large use of grenades, large use of that side beat, but not able to really find his way in too often against Biddy. So let's see what he does differently here. Maybe play a little more aggressive. I don't know. Appears both players are having fun though. They're talking, they're jovial. We're all jovial here. And we're gonna hop right into this game here. Almost juggling him with these arrows here. You see Snake already at 42%. Biddy's going to continue to make good use of these projectiles. I feel like he senses Elixir is trying to be a little more aggressive. He's trying to get in a little bit more. So Biddy's going to hang back. Snake already at 96%. It is so tough for Snake to avoid some of these projectiles. All right, good back throw there. I like the effort there to go for that backer off stage, Elixir. Interesting dash attack there from Biddy, hoping to catch him off guard. Okay, Snake now at 188. Another solid hit is going to do it. Biddy connecting with that neutral air. That's been a solid kill move for him so far this set. And again, Biddy just setting up that wall with these projectiles. Oh, interesting. First hit forward air into up B. I think I'm going to take that home. I feel like he's messing up the timings a little bit with these grenades. You know, he's setting up these grenades hoping, you know, he'll catch him off guard and he'll blow him up. And so, again, some of these C4 places have just not worked out. You see Snake exploding C4 on the other side of the stage and not really being a factor. He needs to make a little bit better use of the C4. Already at 124, another solid hit, another solid neutral air off the stage is going to take care of Elixir's second stock. Counter, they're not quite killing. That's another good option that Youngling has. Oh, another nice neutral air. That is so unbelievably quick when it comes out of shield. Elixir trying to hang back, trying to find any sort of option he can use to get in against this Youngling. All right. Let's see if he can connect with the side B. Almost. He got him with him that last game. Not able to connect this time. All right. Nice Elixir. Able to take that first stock. Still a mountain to climb for Elixir here. Okay, we saw another C4 connect there. If he can connect to a few more of those, maybe take a cheap stock here. Let's see what happens. Right now, though, looking like a very clear advantage for Biddy. And overall, we just see Biddy having a better utilization of these projectiles here. Projectiles into aerials. That's something Youngling specializes in. So Elixir on his last breath here. One more of those neutral airs is going to do it for Biddy here. Okay. Oh, just barely missed. I like the idea of the tech chase there. Elixir at 128, one solid hit is going to take care of him. Just trying to find any sort of option that he has. He's trying to go with a few more grenades, and that's going to do it. What's funny? Okay.